long does vinyl siding last in Kansas City depends on what grade of vinyl did you get. If you get a low-end grade, you can expect your definition of last also has to be defined here. Oh, you could last for 50 years, meaning that it'll still be parts and pieces of it or whatever. But as far as being attractive and looking nice and durable and holding up and something you want to have on your home, I've seen vinyl siding jobs go bad in 6 and 7 years, and that's not a joke. I'm from here my whole life. I remember when all the Sonic restaurants, and again, I'm 50-something years old, I remember when all the Sonic restaurants got gray siding put on them all over town. And man, did it change the appearance. It was like, holy mackerel. And obviously, I'm a Sonic eater. I have the body to prove it. But I was going to say, then you would go to Sonic restaurants just a few short years later, and it's like, man, are these Sonic restaurants run down and look like crud. And now if you go to Sonic restaurants, they're almost all stucco, concrete siding instead of vinyl. And that's because they put such crappy, low-end, cheap vinyl siding on those buildings. They obviously got a heck of a price on it because they did every Sonic in town, but it didn't last and it looked like crud for years and years and years. And it's the same thing with the residential. You can get really cheap vinyl siding and get it put up considerably inexpensive than a lot of other companies, but it's all called the durability factor. And then there's, it's just like anything. There's a Chevy version and a Cadillac version. You can get a real high-end vinyl siding that's very thick mill, virgin vinyl, contoured foam, and blah, 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 which is stuff that we sell. And it looks great. I mean, I put it on my own mom's house, and I wouldn't put crap on my mom's house. It looks fantastic, and it's going to last longer than me. And that's the whole point, is we don't ever want to fool with it again. But even for me, it cost way more than what I got to put crappy siding on. So it's just, there's all kinds of things. It's the grade of the vinyl, how thick the vinyl is, and then you can have, this is a line I use for everything we sell. You can have the world's best product. If it's installed by a moron, it's worthless. And you can have the world's best installer. If he puts in a crap product, it's worthless. You have to have both the labor and the material. You have to have the quality installation and the quality product so that it lasts. And in home improvement in Kansas City, that's a real dice roll because almost everybody subcontracts. So it's like, did I get the good installer or did I get the dummy? That type of thing. With us, I don't sub. My people are my people. And so consequently, I oversee the quality of that. And then I don't sell crap products. I even tell people, I've replaced in 20-something years of business 2 siding jobs. And in one case, it was we misinstalled it. And in one case, it was material was bad. And in both cases, we fixed it. So I hope speaks volumes for our company.